I think one good thing about the Gurdwara is everyone comes here at the weekends and people get together here. They get to know each other here. And as a result, you find it very easy to settle down. When we came from East London to here, because the Grey is already, even Chafford is multiracial people are already living in there. So when we came here, we didn't find any hurdles here.
Because where I lived before in Upton Park, it was very busy there and we had people visiting us often. And because we moved a bit far away from there, it wasn't that busy. Our road is very quiet. So once I started coming to the temple and everything and getting to know everybody, the society and everything, the community, I found that I had no problem. And everything was, good.
Anybody come, doesn't matter who is, 7-day week. And every Sunday big function, lot of people. I mean, used to be a small community, but now we got sometimes 200 people, 300 people Sunday. They all have food free, We had 10 gurus, like 10 gurus. They started, so we follow them. They started in India. Any poor people needed food, they would give to them. But now, anybody come, they have food and things like that, But still, when you have a lockdown, some family, the people can't work, they got no food and all that. My friend councillor, he and him and other couple of people, we collect the money and we give them food, take their home, things like that. So, a lot of temple done help the people in lockdown. They take food for them and all the things like that. That's our community do. In the lockdown, all the temples, India here, they help a lot of people for the food and everything. That's sort of we are thinking that, that we can't do anything for anybody. That's why we're here.
Every day.
As you said, every day maybe 30, 40, 20, sometimes 10. Monday to Friday, weekends mostly busy. Sunday about 200, 300 people here. And weekdays quiet, But anytime they come, because some ladies work for brandy, they cook the food, come in the morning, and they make a tea, sit down there, talk, and so.
Are they all volunteers?
It's all volunteers.
Nobody gets paid?
Nobody paid, no. I'm born in Punjab, India. I come here in 1966, because my father will come before us. He was in British Army. You remember Tory government, they gave butcher to the old army men, when they serve in there. So since we've been working here, then I start business 1980, taxi business. Now we do the property, development, building the house and flats and shops. My boys do it. Then I go live business in India. So when we come, we work 12 hours a day, cement factories, board factories, So we've done so many different work. Now I got family. It's very good. My kids very good. They work, and one of my daughters, she's a solicitor, one of my daughter, chartered accountant. And my boys, they do the property, the building house and all shops and all that.
I came into West Bromwich first in 76, then I moved to Grays 1978. I had a relative who lives in Grays. They was visiting us in West Bromwich, Birmingham. And I just left school, I didn't have a job. I just come with them to stay a couple of weeks. And then somebody got me a job in East London. And I stayed here and got the job. What? I was in shirt manufacturer, wholesaler. I was a warehouse man.
It's my born in India.
Okay.
First my husband come in. After 2 years, I come. You know, he is got nothing when they come in this country. Hard work, when start job, 12 hour, 18 hour, 20 hour. Like that's a hard job. Life is very hard when we come in this country. Living different, and can't go to out, can't speak English. That time, know many people when we come.
Yeah, not a lot of people, she said.
No lot of people.
When they came, she found
An
it hard
Indian.
to mix up with the neighbours.
Stay home all the time.
All the time.
When we were in India, there was social life. Even during the day, you could knock at someone's door and they will come and you will sit down and you will start talking, have a cup of tea. But when I came here, I realized that the social life isn't there. It's a weekend. You might see someone at the weekend, but during the weekdays, you don't see anyone. You just work like a machine. Get up in the morning, get ready, get the train, go to work, finish the work, get the train, come home, something to eat, go to
That's
bed,
the same routine,
and that is it.
same routine over and over again.
7 days a week is the same routine. But over the years, like I said, I've been here since 1980, it has changed now. Because people have, they've been here for a long time, they've got good earnings now, so they can afford to have a social life, go out even during the weekdays. People can go out,
Go out for a meal or something.
for a meal. But previously, it wasn't possible for them.
It was hard. All we had when we came here, I remember, entertainment-wise, we used to have one Asian program on TV every Sunday for half an hour. That's all we had, Indian program. And we all used to look forward to watching that program. And other source of entertainment was like cinemas. Cinemas they used to have like for price of two films for the price of one. So I know it was long hours because you were sitting down there for about 6 hours because each Indian film is about 3 hours roughly. So you're sitting there for 6 hours. But we didn't have any source of entertainment at all besides that. And there weren't many Asian families over here either, so that was even more difficult. I mean, we was lucky we had my uncle over here, my mum's brother, and obviously we could communicate with them, but we didn't have no other source of communications with anyone. So it was very difficult, very, very difficult.
Touch, when we come to England, we had a bit hard time then. You know many peoples, even in Grace, even like small village.
Slowly, learn English, talk with the English lady. I start a work, job,
Okay.
East Tilbury Bata. I do in full time, 25 years.
25
Full time,
years.
one place. Then after start cleaning job. I leave job 2 years before. All the time, work.
She did hard work.
Hard work,
She just left 2 years
look
ago.
after children.
I went to school, up to 17 years. So then I come here, then I start work, then we had a problem with speaking English and all that. So I joined evening class, technical college, learned some English. First job I had at Rainham, they were making board, they put board outside for the decoration and all that. Then after that I work in magnet timber in West Thurrock. They was making doors and all that. So then after that, I worked in a cement factory. Then I started taxi 1980. So we bought first shop 1989, first shop. Then my boy started working there. I had a taxi business. And slowly we bought another shop, we got 7 shops there on station.
I was fortunate enough, to be honest with you. I mean, in 1980 when I came here, worked for that company for about 3.5 years. And then I found the job with TFL. Because it's such a big organization, there wasn't any chance of discrimination, racial discrimination, because the unions were there. So you could always go back to the union and say, look, this is what's happening, the union will take over from there. So I didn't find any discrimination. Tiny bit discrimination, you will always find it, no matter where you go. But I personally, I feel I was fairly treated by my employers during that period. From 1984 to 2016, I worked for the same employer.
I get on well with people. And where I've been living now, 35 years, I get on well with the neighbors, everybody. It's no through road. Everybody knows me in there. Good morning, comfort drink, everything. I'm so happy. So I didn't have any trouble. It's all individual, I think. It's how we brought up. We was brought up like that, good, helping each other, and I never had any issue now.
And there are a lot more Asians here now than 1980s or 1970s. So it's much more easier for us to socialize. TV programs are there, people are accepting you as part of them now. And the children are also integrating, and intercaste marriages are there now.
You know, all the life here, feeling in India.
She's living here, but her heart's still in India.
Yeah.
It's still in India because she lived there most of her life.
It's a
So
it's a home away from home.
home with a home. It's true.
You know, you do miss actually where you was born and where you grow up. Even you born somewhere in Grace, you move somewhere else. If you ever have a dream, age of 60, 65, you will have memories of that old time. Yeah, I did miss it, but then I had a better future here. Maybe up to 2000, I was thinking I can go back and live there, but not anymore. No. I wouldn't go back because my children's here, and I'm used to here. I've been living here 47 years now. I don't think I can live in India. I go there for holidays, and after 2 weeks, that's it. I get bored and I want to come back. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you. Oh.
Sorry about it.
Yes.